Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be seeing how many cards I can get out of this paper craft set from the works. I have done one for the unicorn set, which I will leave in the description box below if you'd like to go and check that out. But I thought I would also do the same with this one. So I'll quickly open it and then we'll have a look at what's inside. Okay, so first of all you get some white ribbon. You also get some feathers. You get 2 sheets of stickers. You get 8 sheets of the A5 card, and all of this is double-sided, and it's absolutely gorgeous papers. So that's one side and that is the other side. So there's them. You get a sheet of tags, and there's 8 tags on there. You also get 4 sheets of the die cuts, which are all absolutely gorgeous. Looking forward to playing with them. And I will take all of these out ready for when I start. And then you also get, so the last thing that you get is you get 8 sheets of the A4 cardstock as well, and again these are all double-sided. So that's one side and then that's the other side, and absolutely beautiful papers. So yeah, so I will let you know at the end how long it has taken me. I went in my stash and got out. I have a full pack of cards, and it's a different shape to what I normally work with. I normally work with the square ones. I'll just get my ruler because it doesn't actually tell me on this pack what size they are. So they are, yeah, so the 4 inches by 6. So I'm using 4 by 6 card bases today. I have got 25. I do have more in my stash. The only other thing that I'm going to add in is I'm just going to use my double-sided tape. I'm going to use my glue. I'm also going to use my foam pads, and that is it. So we're doing exactly the same as what we did with the unicorn set. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So yeah, thanks for watching. So there you have it. I've made it 10 cards so far. So I'll quickly go through them. So there's this one. So what I did is I started out going through the papers, and all the papers that had writing on them, I cut them down and thought I'll start there. And they're all, they've all worked really nicely, and they're all quite simple, which I really like. So I've got this one that says together is our favourite place to be. I put this die cut with the leaves and then a flower and then this butterfly, and I just think that looks really pretty, and I think this actually is my favourite out of this set. I've then got this one that says love is all you need, and it didn't need a lot because it was already busy, so I just put this heart dream catcher on. This one I did struggle with because there's not really much that I could find to go with this, so I've just put these on, and then it just says you make me smile. So, but I think it's because of the shape of the card that I'm struggling a little bit more, because I'm more used to the square cards. I love this one as well. So it's just smile. I did my torn effect. I just cut this wreath of succulents in half and put that on, and then I've added these two flowers and raised them. And then this one I actually really like. So I've used this pineapple paper, and then an extra bit which I have raised up. There was this pineapple die cut. I've used the tropical and then the just for you tag, and it looks awesome. Sorry about that, my daughter's just come in from school. So then I did this one. So I've just laid up this paper, and there was a little bit and I tore it, and then I had like a strip left which I've just divided into 5 pieces and put there. Then I've added these 2 cacti along with this banner and then the word spring. Really like that one. And then there's this one again, very simple. So the matching dream catcher I put over the top to give it a 3D effect, and then just use these XOs, and then I had a couple of strips left over from papers that I'd used on previous ones, and just put them on. Then this one, so again using the feathers, I just used some PVA glue, well my tacky glue, and glued them to the back of this heart, stuck that on, and with it being a feather background piece of paper I thought it would work, and then I've just used this dream because I thought it suited it quite well, and the feathers feel really soft. And then there's this one which says happy, very simple. I didn't think it needed a lot at all, so I just put these feathers in the corner and then use this chevron strip, and again it's worked, but I just didn't feel like it needed much to that one. And then this is the last one that I've just done. So again, this paper I've used it, it had this leaf up in the corner, so I've used this bit for the centre bit. I've turned it over and used the succulents on this side. I had 2 of these strips. I haven't got a clue what they are, but I'm determined to use them somewhere within the project, and I just like this little hint of pink in this bit, so I did cut it down and then put the For You on. You put this bird on, and then the only thing I'm not sure about is this heart, whether or not it actually goes, but that's out of the dream catcher, and I didn't want to waste it because it is quite cute. I think the only thing that I would probably do if is I would put some Nuvo drops, or I would coat this in glitter, because I think that would look really nice. So they're the 10 cards that I've made so far. Now I won't be doing any more filming today, so because these have actually taken me about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like I say, I think because of the size of the card, I'm not used to working with this size. I'm enjoying it. It is a challenge, and it is nice actually working with something completely different. So yeah, so these are the first 10, and as you can see on my table, I have lots and lots of stuff left. So I've kept this paper aside so that I can fussy cut the flowers when I start running out of elements. I've got all of these elements. I still haven't touched any of the stickers. I've also still got some ribbon, and then I also have loads and loads of papers, and I have cut quite a lot of the papers down to size ready just to go and to use.
So yeah, so for you it'll be a second, for me it'll be however long, but I hope you're enjoying this video so far, and like I said, I will let you know real-time recordings right at the end, but so far I've done about 2 hours, but I am enjoying the process. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I have done another 10 cards. So here they are. But I just wanted to show you very quickly. I still have so much stuff left in this kit. So I've got some paper for fussy cutting. I've got these little scrappy bits as well. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 sheets still of A5 that I haven't touched. So I still have them. I still have all of my ribbons. I haven't touched that yet. I've got all of these stickers left. I have 7 tags and then a little tag that was in the die cut sheets. I also have some more words to put on, some cacti and some flowers. Yeah, so there's still quite a lot left, and I'm thinking that it's because I've decided to do a smaller card, because this is like the size of an A6 piece of paper. So that's what I'm thinking. So I think I will have to get some more card bases out, because I did only have a pack of 25. But I'm going to quickly go through these and then we'll get on to the next part. But it has taken me 1 hour and 47 minutes to do these 10 cards. So this one, I like this saying, so put it on, and then I've just excuse me, fuzzy cutted some elements. The one thing that I wish I had done on this one is actually rounded the corners, and I was going to, but I couldn't find my punch. It is about somewhere, so I do wish that I did round the corners, but I do like the floral effect on each side. This one, when I started it, I wasn't too sure, but it's actually turned out to be one of my favourites. I really love it. So I love this love. Very, very simple. Very little has gone on it. Didn't have a clue what to do with these feathers. I think I've got a couple of feather stickers left, so I'll have to work out what to do with them. But I think it works, and I think it looks really, really pretty, and I love the addition of the bird. So this one again is fussy cutting. So I just used this banner that says "You Make Me Smile," and then built up an arrangement of floral designs in each corner, and the paper didn't quite fit, so I ended up layering it up with this dotty paper, and I think it works and looks pretty. This one a bit different, bit of yin and yang, shall we say. So I had these 2 strips left. So put them on. The bits that came off it, I just turned over and had it in each corner. I also had this little bit left over in my stash, so I just put this word love, and then I used this pink dream catcher, and then put a feather in each corner. So I tried to keep that one the black, and then this one the pink, just so that it all blends in together. This one, very simple again. So I had this background, and then I just used this die cut with this Dreamcatcher stickers, and then congratulations on there. So really like that one. Now this one is my favourite out of this set. I absolutely love it. So I've laid it up with this pink background, followed by this lined paper background. Then again I had this little offcut, just put the word joy, put a die cut on, and then just added a few stickers, and then I did distress the edges on them. So this one is, again, this one's black and white themed with a hints of colour. Distress the edges, and then I've just rolled a couple of bits on the edges, and then underneath I've put a bit of very pale pink paper. I've added a couple of stickers. I've added this sticker border along with happy, and then this dream catcher die cut with another sticker in the centre. I've then done this one. So I did it very similar to one of the cards that I did in my unicorn set. So I tore off the edges of these and put them down, put it down the centre, and then I've raised these 2 up and put them together, and then use this very pale pink strip to hide the fact that there is a join there, and then just use this die cut, and then on these bits I've just put let's party, and I've put dream, and I think it's really worked out really, really nicely. This one is another one of my favourites, but the only reason why it's one of my favourites is because it's got an owl. So very simple. Use this black and this pink dotted paper. Use this lined paper as well, and then use this banner that says love is all you need. And then finally this one, Again, raised it up, distressed some edges on these blue bits, then got the cacti and arranged them. I did cut the bottom of this one and added it there, and then did sort of an arrangement, and then finished it off with the word greetings. So that's those 10 cards. So far I've made 20 cards in this kit, and there is no sign of me stopping. So I have had a break, so I've just had a quick break. I've grabbed myself a drink with some I'll just show you them because they're really cool. Some flamingo ice cubes and some pineapple ice cubes. Thought it went quite well with my kit. So I've got a drink, yeah, and I'm gonna get going. So I think what I'm going to do is, once I finished off card bases, I'm going to take some A5 sheets of white card which I have in my stash, and I'm going to create some A6 cards from them, and then I'm just going to keep on going until we run out. So if I run out before the next 10 cards, then I'll come on and yeah, let you all know all about it and how many cards we made. But yeah, but we've just got to wait and see. I think I'm going to be able to get another 10 cards out of this quite easily. So yeah, so let's see what happens. So hope you enjoyed the next bit, and thank you so much if you've stuck with it till now. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I'm actually doing another hidden giveaway, and if you have stuck to me to this point, then thank you so much. So I do have another kit, and it is the kit that I'm using. So I will be doing a giveaway with this, and it is a hidden giveaway. So all I would like you to do is make sure you must be a subscriber of mine. Make sure that you like this video. If you can share it, that would be brilliant. It's not an option. I mean, it's optional. Sorry. So if you want to share it, then I would really appreciate that. But in the description box below, without giving anything away, I would really like you to comment, and it's just one word this time, so I'm not being sneaky. I'm only doing it. I'm only doing one word. But the word that I would like you to use is joy. So that's the only thing that you have to do is be a subscriber, like the video, and write the word joy without giving anything away. And then I will do a draw for the winner in about a week's time. So yeah, good luck everybody. Right, I will carry on making some more cards. Okay, so I'm back and I have managed to do another 10 cards. This is everything that I have left. So I have a few bits that I fussy cut. I've got these 2 leaf elements. I have the 2 flower circle elements left. I also have these 2 buttons left that I didn't use. I thought I would use them, but I didn't. I've also got the button stickers. I've got 2 cacti. I've got this sign sticker. I've got these 2 die toppers. I have 1 tag. I've got a little flower, this little tag, this little sticker, this bird sticker, another little tab, and another flower. So that's it. That's everything that I have left from this kit. So just move that to one side, and I'll quickly go through these. So this was the last one we did, and you know what, it's actually turned out to be one of my favourites. So it's like a patchwork quilt effect of papers, which I really like. And then to disguise a lot of the lines, I've just used these fussy cut elements that I did, and then it's just I used the last sticker that said "for you," and I put it on this banner, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So that has actually turned out to be one of my favourites. So I then did this one, and again really like it. So just used strips of paper, didn't have enough to go down the centre, so I just split this in half and then built up my centre bit. I used this die cut element and then just put this tab here that says greetings. This one I'm not overly fussed on. The idea that I had in my head, it didn't quite work out, but I mean it's still nice, but it isn't my favourite. So use this feather paper, use this little bit of paper that I had left with this dream catcher, and then some stickers, but like I said, it's not my favourite. This one, very simple, because the papers that I used were really busy, didn't feel like it needed anything. I did add a couple of stickers, and I did add this congrats, and I think that's all it needed. So this one, I've got bits. Again, didn't feel like it needed much, because we have our focal point here. So I did raise up a few flowers, and then one of the tags I turned into a banner, the one with the happy birthday in the foiling. And very simple, very plain, but very nice. This one, I love this one. So I had this paper with the cactus on, and then I had the matching sticker, so I put that next to it, and then I just did some torn paper, roughing up the edge of this tag, and then I had this word called this love word, sorry, and just stuck there on. So very similar colours throughout, and I think it looks lovely. So then this one is another one of my favourites, very girly. So use this floral paper with the crystals on in the background. Had a bit left, so I put that in the centre. Put 2 of my fussy cut flowers, and then I really like this tag, and then it had a sticker that matched the tag, so I just put that in there, and then finished off with a little bit of ribbon. Then this one, so I did 3 runs of the ribbon, the white ribbon, used this wreath, floral wreath, and just laid that flat, then raised up this flower which matched here, and then used this happy. And then this one, so I just did an arrangement of tags, put this happy birthday on, and really like it. And again, I just did a couple of strips of different papers. This one, I didn't know what to do with this box, and then I saw that I hadn't used many of the leaves, so then I thought, why not do like as if it was overflowing with flowers and greenery. So that's what I did. So I just built it up. So I did one, I just stuck these down with glue, the back layers, and then slowly as we built up I put more and more foam pads on, and then again I use this happy. So that's the 10 cards that I've just made. And then I've got these 20 cards, and I really can't tell you which one's my favourite because I actually love them all. There's one that I don't like, that's it, but I love the rest of them. I think they just look absolutely amazing. And £3 for a kit where you're getting 30 cards is absolutely brilliant value. I mean, look at all of that. There's just, doesn't that look yummy? So I hope you've enjoyed seeing me make all of these cards. Like I said, there is 30 cards out of this kit. Yeah, I can't believe it. Real-time recording is actually around 6.5 hours of real-time recording. It hasn't felt like that. We've had so much fun. But yeah, it's a long one. So thank you so much if you've stuck with me till the end. I do hope you've enjoyed this. I am looking into some more kits and seeing how many cards I can get out of them. I know I have a Disney Villains one. I have a Monsters Inc., Superman, Wonder Woman. So I'm also thinking of doing them as well. So keep an eye out for them. But yeah, please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much. Your support is amazing. And hopefully I will see you very, very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye for now. Bye.